Hi, I'm John Trishler, and I have another custom 2017 Raptor here. This one I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've done. The first one, I was trying to find a light bar option for the Raptor, and in my quest, I always want to kind of give people an OEM looking option. There's a lot of aftermarket looking options out there with pop rivets and things like that, but I want to give people the option that's not out there, which is that OEM look. So I've taken this Luminex 40-inch curved light bar, and then I've incorporated it with my patent pending Raptor specific mounts that mount this from the back side, eliminate the possibility of theft, and with some special gaskets and things, keep this from ever rubbing or wearing on the grill. If you took this off, you'd never know it was ever on there. And so anyway, the long and short of it, and I've got installation information as well I can share with you, but the long and short of it is this light bar fits perfectly flush to the grill, and from the back side it mounts in here. It gives you that clean OEM look, doesn't stick out any further than the letters do, does not block the camera in any way, and puts out every bit as much light as any rigid light bar that you'd ever see. And it looks clean, and that's the idea behind it. So I'll turn that on here in just a minute and show you how that works, and then we'll take a look at the Revolver X2 bed cover. All right, so we'll go ahead and get a little closer here to this light bar so you can see with the special mounts here that I've designed. This light bar is going to sit up completely flush to the grill, and you can see there's just a tiny little gap, so it's about as close as you can possibly get. But again, this sits flush. Now if you look really, really close, you're going to see there's a foam gasket there too. That eliminates the actual metal from touching the plastic, so you shouldn't have any issues. If you ever took this off, you'd never know it was there. And then I've got some other some inserts here to secure that grill with an ABS plastic insert, and that runs the length here of the grill. Your mount here on the end, this cannot be stolen, because the mount actually attaches to the light bar first and has to be bolted from the back side. So it will not, the only way somebody could steal this thing is if they took the whole grill off, so that's very unlikely. So you've got the security and everything there. And we'll go ahead and I'll show you where to flip the switch on to turn the light on from the inside here. So here on the inside, once we've made all our connections, you can flip this switch right here above. I've connected it to switch number 1, and then you can see it here on the outside of the truck. Okay, so here's our light bar on. It is the middle of the day, so this is not going to be nearly as bright, obviously, as it is at night, but I'm going to show you some clips here in just a second of some night shots of this, and you can see how bright this really is. This is an extremely bright, high output LED light bar. All right, so there is our LED bar, and as you can see, it is quite bright. I'm just looking at it through the display, because the last time I looked at this thing direct, I saw spots for about 2 or 3 hours. So this is going to do it about as much justice as a camera possibly can, but I'm just telling you, it's bright. All right, so here is a view of that light bar here at night. I'll walk in front of it. It's pretty intense, really hard to look at. I'm going to see spots here again. I'm pretty impressed at the quality and the amount of lumens that are coming off of those small LEDs. So they've done a fantastic job. If you want a little more light, you could probably get another bar in there somehow as well. But that is the LED light bar with the clean OEM look. All right, so I've got another video that kind of goes over the installation portion of the light bar, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you real quick where the connections are made. So your wiring runs in from behind the grill here, underneath of here, and then what we would do is you're going to have one connection that goes to the battery negative side and the positive side, and then right underneath of here, this is actually where your wires are for your switch controls up there. So you would just patch into whichever one you want. This is number 1, and that would make your switches active for your light bar or other accessories. Okay, now the second option here that we have, this is the back Revolver X2 rolling tonneau cover. So this is a hard folding cover. It's got a vinyl top to it here. We've got a lot of pollen in the area. This was actually clean, but this is just pollen dust on top. But you've got the vinyl top here, and then when we open the tailgate, you'll see the release right here. You just pull that down, and then this is going to flip up, and you're going to roll that cover all the way up. And then you've got 2 straps here, one on each side. You can just strap that in place right there through that clip to hold that up. Now what's nice about this particular cover is that unlike the trifold covers that would flip all the way up and cover your entire back window, you can still see out of the back window. So I'm going to step back here real quick so you can get a look at how that looks open. And then whenever you roll it out, you can see these little latches right here that rolls out into these grooves. And now when this fits down right here, this latch, when you push that down, that actually pushes this into those grooves to secure that. So when it latches one side and then you latch the other side, then that is going to be completely secure. It's not going to lift up. So that's what it looks like latched. And then last, you would just shut your tailgate and you're good to go. This truck also has the Rhino lining spray-in liner. And you'll notice from the Rhino lining spray-in liner here, what's different than the original Ford liner is that we take out all the bed bolts so that those can be removed if any access to any fuel tanks or tailgate steps, things like that need to be accessed for warranty coverage. This is your bed extender, which connects together here, and this is a Ford rubber mat. So you've got the bed liner there as well. You can see the bed bolts there, and then the heavy-duty bed mat. So you can do that in combination or in place of the bed liner. So there's that, and then we'll go ahead and shut this tailgate, and you'll see just shut that like that, and we've got a pretty secure, not waterproof, nothing is waterproof, but a pretty watertight seal with these rubber strips here that go right along the bed rails there, and then this goes up against the back. So you've got a pretty watertight area, and that's that. So let's go ahead and walk around. I'm going to just show you the truck here real quick from a broad view. There's our light bar. And we'll come along the back side here so you can see the back side. And on the inside, even though I'm not making this video specific for some of the content, I always like to kind of show the inside of these trucks. So this particular truck's an 802A, so it's the premium package. It's got all the major content. For those of you concerned with the carbon fiber interior, this is the standard panel. So if you don't get the carbon fiber interior, it really doesn't change the overall appearance that much. Obviously this is not carbon fiber, but it's kind of designed to look similar as far as a plastic insert, and that looks pretty good as well. These are the standard seats. Even though you didn't get the optional orange seats, they still have a two-tone to them. So you've got the light gray and the charcoal. You've got the Raptor here in the back of the seat. As we look here on the dash, they all, even though they don't have the orange interior, have the orange stripe here on the top of the steering wheel. The biggest thing you'd notice with the carbon fiber package is the shifter handle would be carbon fiber versus leather. That's the thing you'll really notice the most, but again, not that big a deal. There you've got your touch screen with your premium setup and your heated and cooled seats and so on. So that is the interior of this 2017 802A Raptor. All right, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you are interested in a new Raptor or any of these custom accessories, be sure to contact me and I can give you all the info, tell you what's available. You can reach me at 317-796-8472, and I look forward to hearing from you. You can also reach me at the email following this video.